Crunch, GG on first. Torch, sorry you missed first.
Torch missed first again?
Yeah.
Crunch got it though?
Yep.
Well, Crunch didn't even get an early bun in mine, so they deserved it.
That makes sense.
Is that like a Slim Jim?
It's a big Slim Jim that was on sale today, but it's not a Slim Jim.
Oh, it's a pepperoni!
Yeah, it's a big pepperoni stick.
Yum!
I almost got two, but I was like, this thing's huge. We don't need two. We can share this one.
That's a big boy.
Hi, Velo. Yeah, Artpocalypse is tomorrow. And by that, I mean we have like 6 mandalas that we gotta draw tomorrow. I set up my normal work desk station to be like an art station tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a cam stream. Today, I'm quite frankly too tired. I've been running errands for like 5.5 hours and I am exhausted.
When I woke up to go to the bathroom, I was like, man, I want to go back to sleep. And I looked at the time and it was 9 a.m. and I was like, oh. But it was so dark.
Yeah, I woke up slightly after that. I had to go to the grocery store, and the second I left the grocery store was the only time all day that it's actually been raining.
It was raining before you went.
Well,
Like, it was raining when we woke up.
it's been the only time since I left for the store that it's been raining. So I had to like huddle over the groceries to get them back home, unload the groceries, take out a bunch of trash.
I tried to tell you to take the umbrella.
The umbrella would have helped, but then I would have just been holding the umbrella and trying to push the cart at the same time, and that's difficult to do.
I just imagined you sticking the stick somewhere into the cart and it just covering itself while you push it, you know?
Well, that would have been smart, but I would have never thought of that.
Well, because you left so fast and you didn't let me explain.
Because I had a lot to do, but
Yeah, didn't let me explain. It would have helped you.
It probably would have. It apparently would have.
We'll get a cart cover thing. I just need to measure it. We just need to know the size. You know?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The liner thing with the top? And that would at least be pretty waterproof.
I guess so, yeah.
We'd have to walk home in the rain, but you wouldn't have to worry about the stuff getting wet.
That's true. So we have this level that I started offline. If I started, I mean, I'm pretty much almost done with it already, but I figured we could just...
bags.
The bags would have just held the rain.
Yeah, maybe.
I could have maybe gotten bags for like the top of it, but I didn't think it was actually raining by the time I left.
Yeah. I tried to warn you, but I didn't know when you left.
Yeah.
So excited for Julian's Christmas present. Oh. We're sweet. Talia, you're literally always at my stream. I would love to be at your stream. Fred sent a record player and I got them some of their favorite albums on vinyl. What? That's so nice. That's the best.
Okay, so we have up to there,
Too.
like, actually solidified.
We have a record player that we got for our wedding, and it's still in the box because we don't have anywhere to put it. We live somewhere else.
There's probably like one more jump I want to do after this, and then we'll probably wrap it up.
Still live here.
I've been trying to keep the levels of this one pretty short, with the exception of the 72-hour KLDC level that we designed on last Sunday.
For bonsai tree in a class on how to care for them. Stop! I want that. That's so cool. Oh, they're gonna love it. Sounds like they're a pretty lucky kid, right? Oh, they're the best. They deserve it. I hope they're so happy with the gifts. I hope they feel loved and seen.
How's it going, Spree? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Did two copies of the at the library for almost a year.
There's a little bit of variance on that first obstacle.
Hey Max, how's it going? Oh, good. That's a really good day. There's some good gifts. What are the gifts?
Close.
Right? For a long time now, and we're in studio.
Okay, what if...
We have one of our little, like, wedding
something like this.
Why are you red?
That's a Gauntlet reference.
Oh, it's a gauntlet reference.
Which is actually a very fun game that we could play together at some point. Love you too. That looks like a co-op RPG that you get to play with friends and stuff as you run through little dungeons together. Yeah, we could play it at some point if you want to. There's one for the N64, I think. So we can just find a ROM of it probably. Although I guess it might be hard to do that now because I think most of the pages I knew are gone now. But we can look for it. I'm excited for the race tonight. Yeah, it should be fun. I haven't tried racing and like been hopeful that I can finish a level in a while.
I don't ever do anything anymore, you guys.
Keeps undoing my mute option that I keep setting for this. So if you can force that little loop, that spawns correctly. Is there a way I can force that little loop?
I feel at least part of it is getting older, definitely for me anyway. Yeah, that's true. We just used to do so much
Like
more.
this? It's still possible to break this setup like this, I think, but it is much harder.
I've just been stuck in like a burnout depression for years. Apparently I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, that works. You can probably just jump straight up there, but with the intended flow, it at least feels a little better. can I can raise this by like 2, right? That might still be visible. I want both the mushroom and the donut block to still be visible here. I don't know if that actually helps. Because now it like spawns the thwimp right, but then it forces you to wait the extra cycle anyway. Maybe it needs to be more like over here, so it's not really like in the way after you jump over there. I like kind of accidentally made the death nets all black like this, but I kind of actually really like it because now it sort of just plays into like the regular death block motif in Kaizo, but it's just death nets instead. Plus I feel like it reads surprisingly clearer than I thought it would. Okay, I mean, that works, but the thwimp is actually jumping up there now, so I need to raise this by 1, I think. Which I think I can do now that I've raised this by 2. Especially since you're big still. I think this song fits this level too.
So if we hit 30,000 total bits, I will try. Okay.
Does that work?
I wish we could have emotes with sound.
Okay, I think that might actually work.
Embarrassing that I mixed up depression and denial, but you know. Imagine your brain functioning after this many hours of Kaizo. 1 level shouldn't be that hard, but then you have to retrain your entire muscle memory about. We did it! Okay, wait, not yet. Not yet. Okay, we did it!
Can I actually just raise like all of this by a tile?
That is the cutest way to like fuck up your name that I have ever heard in my life. It sounded like boo woo being like
Maybe I just get rid of that muncher. I like want you to spin jump off of this thwimp again, but in the interest of like actually making this cycle, maybe I don't do that.
Oh my god, Lexi, my good luck charm. Oh my god, fucking shit. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna fucking cry. I didn't even open the exit count yet. There was no reason to.
Or we try something like this, maybe.
Lexi. Yes.
Let's try that, see if that does what I want it to. I think that does, actually, because you might be able to jump over that, but let me try jumping over it. I don't think you can jump over that, or if you can, it's not very... Okay, you can, but it's pretty difficult. The fact that you can makes me want to raise it up by a tile to make it clear that you're not supposed to do that. And then it's basically the same obstacle as before, but with a death net, I guess.
Please.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we just do that and scoot this over one.
Okay. Seems promising. A scroll. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Why did I sound like Zap Brannigan? I'm gonna Zap Brannigan sound.
Oh, whoops. It's not because of that, it's because of this.
When he has to like tell her more things than he lied to her about.
I can just jump over there though. So I guess that means we get rid of this. Okay, we might have fixed this by just simplifying it a bit.
Circle high. You'd be proud of me.
Okay, I think this is where we want this opening obstacle to be now. You can still jump straight up there and cheese it, I guess. You feeling okay, baby bud? I'm sorry.
I had never done that last part. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got it. I'm so excited. H. I can't just go for a break when my mouth is full of
Well, at least you get to be right back and not starting soon.
That's good.
Quick thinking. I like this Christmas lo-fi because it feels Christmassy without being like Christmas music.
This Christmas.
Yeah. I like that shit. I like that for what we are driving around looking at lights, and that is the only time. It's like, it wouldn't feel right driving around looking at lights, specifically listening to other music.
Yeah.
We've tried it.
It does not. Okay, so I think this actually works perfectly for what I wanted. And it's like,
perfect timing. My ad just finished.
it's almost like I tried to run an ad for you while you were in the bathroom because I figured that it was better than it running the second you got back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bring it back. Sorry. Okay, well, wait till it's on low. Yeah. Thank you for the welcome back. I guess we've been live for about an hour. It was almost time to take a break. God!
I mean, does this even need to be a 2-tile? It can literally just be this, right?
Anyway, thank you for the welcome back, Talia. I appreciate you. I'm like unwell in the cold. My body is just like everywhere. Skin is dry. Everything feels squeaky. So the 449th dog. Wow. That's a lot of dogs.
Oh, there's a lot of dogs.
Man, my webcam still does this. But it's like the thing that it's in is kind of janky.
Yeah.
Did we switch over to crafties? This is the wrong one. I've just been sitting here like cutting this scarf I need you to know.
Ooh, that's real close to working. It also might be worth just ending the level after that.
This last hour of work? Yeah. Here, let me turn this down a little bit. I feel like it's really loud.
I'm gonna raise this by 1 so you can
Yeah, I'm
duck
not
under
talking out
here.
loud, so I don't know. Is this better?
Or so you can jump up here and duck if you're... Well, I guess you're little still at that
I can
point.
open web fishies if we want. I don't know. Oh, here, let me know it's now playing.
Maybe we just get rid of this guy.
Okay, that's good right there. Seems good to me. Okay. Bunnies have a swim mode. Wait, what?
I think this lets me do another obstacle up here, so...
That's so cute! That's so funny because they would probably get less wet if they kept them up.
I wonder if you can make that cycle now.
And they just pop back up when they come out. Oh my god, they're precious. That's so funny. I guess it's probably to keep water from going into barriers. Rather than keeping them from getting wet at all. That was precious. Thank you for sharing. Well, thank you for sticking around and not break.
Let's raise this up a tile now.
That's what I think too. Yeah, to keep the inside of their ears dry.
Hi, Circle. How's it going? Good to see you. Okay, that is cool that you can one cycle that. What's all this? This is the random batch of levels that I've just been throwing together. We started this actually a little bit right before Mario and Friends. Or this pack, I guess. This level in particular is just something I threw together offline last night or the night before. I think it was actually the night before. And since we had about like an hour and a half or so to kill before the race, I figured we'd just work on this on stream for a little bit. And it's basically just, as you can tell, a vanilla level with death blocks and death nets and stuff.
Yeah, it's the same yarn. It's really cozy.
The good news is, for this hack in particular, I've never used any of this stuff before in Bun Buns 1 through 3. So even just the inclusion of stuff that is like nowadays like pretty standard is still pretty new for the Bun Bun trilogy. Yeah, I really like that you can do that as one quick cycle or slow it down and wait between. Let's raise this part, because it feels like I'm bonking just a little bit too soon.
Oh, it's a leaf blower again. Are you fucking kidding me? Where are all these leaf blowers coming on a Saturday? What day is it?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's a rainy Saturday. I'm not
right?
sure why they're
Like,
here.
what is this? It's on that side. Fuck off, bro. Can I finish 2 right now? Oh no.
Thank you. I think we've come up with some pretty interesting obstacles for this just being a, like, wimp level, more or less. Turns out, with death nets and or donut blocks, there's actually quite a lot you can do with them.
I want to touch it? Yeah, it's so soft. I can't stop touching it. Like, the whole time we were just chatting, I was just sitting here doing this. No, but, like, they never come on Saturday, though, Vex. These people always come on Monday. And, like, there was already a leaf blower here earlier, blowing up our stairs, and I was pissed. So, like, they're just blowing leaves up our stairs and not actually cleaning them. And now the ones next door are happening, and it's just making me feel like, what fucking day is it? Like, are they doing this instead of coming on Monday?
Hopefully.
No. I might have to go get my new phone situated on Monday, but I'll stream when I can. Yeah, I was trying to think if last Monday was maybe super rainy or something, but we've had a lot of non-rainy days since then if it was, that they could come. I'm putting all of these leaves, like, right onto our car. Like, I'm watching it. No. Noisy snow blowers, though. Oh wait, this is what you said, Talia. These shoes with the loom has made me think about trying my hand at this myself. The loom seems so much more accessible. It is. It absolutely is. I would really recommend it. I found it at Michael's. Just in the same section where you would get the crochet hooks and stuff. I have this kind of loom, and then I also
Oh,
have
it
some
was
circular
close. Okay, maybe instead of turn blocks, then...
Oh, apparently I was in the middle of making a hat. Okay, well, there's all of these ones. But there's another bigger pink one that I have that I usually use for the hats. I wonder why there's all these different sizes, though. Sorry, I'm like reading what this says, because I didn't really use these directions.
There's nothing stopping you from just, like,
So
jumping
this one is
over
just super
here.
basic and doesn't have that thingy.
Maybe I can...
It's not saying what you would use the different sizes for, though. Like, what would I use this teeny tiny one for? A baby hat? Even a baby hat isn't that small. I don't know. I've never used these other size ones. You can make like a scarf with these too. Oh, maybe socks. I don't know how you would do that though. Oh. I have some black yarn already on the one that I normally use. Let's see. Oh, I like barely started this. Oh, there's just... What am I doing with this amount of yarn? Fun, please. Okay, I might like get rid of this because it's dusty on here. Oop. Just gonna get rid of that. That's a very weird amount of yarn. This yarn has a bunch of stuff all over it. Oh my god. Look at this.
Oh.
What am I doing with my life? It's not even good yarn. Okay, I dropped it. Can you all hear the leaf blowers, or is it okay? You don't hear anything? Okay. Oh, yeah, see,
Okay, so this
really hard to get
works,
off.
except for the fact that the camera drops back down again, which I don't want it to. So maybe what we can do is actually lock the camera when you're in here. Let me try it with the camera locked in here. What are you doing with your life? I don't know, Circle. I'm sorry.
I think it's okay. Alright. It's super loud for me.
Can you sneak the mushroom out? Probably.
Why do they hate me?
I don't know, but there's not that many leaves, I'll tell you that much.
I know. I can't possibly do that.
Okay, so that doesn't actually scroll up fast enough.
There's like a hair on here. Okay, we're gonna cut this off. We're gonna clean it off. Make a hat soon, not today. But soon. Oh, this is so fucking loud. Get away from me.
Yeah, it's just getting louder and louder.
I know.
Okay.
Oh my god, so much dust. It's doing me sneeze.
They just pointed up at our window?
Right? Like, get away from me, guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute the mic because I don't know if y'all can hear this, but. Okay, the leaf blower sounds farther away now, so I'm gonna unmute now. We're back. It was very loud before, I imagine, sorry. It was like louder than I was, so I was like, I should probably just mute this till it's
so
done.
loud. I was shocked that everyone was telling me they couldn't hear it or they could barely hear it.
You'd swear we live around a big old pile of leaves. We really don't.
To be fair, downtown does kind of just become a big old pile of leaves at this time of year. They never pick up fast enough, but certainly slow. Okay, it's almost 4:20.
I think this actually makes more sense if I just clean this up and just do a bunch of like donuts and stuff off of the death nets. Because now that I'm doing this, I could just do this, right? And I think that almost completely clears all of that up. I might even be tempted to go back through and just get rid of all of the munchers in this level and replace them with death nuts, but we'll see. Because it might be more thematic to just have all death nuts in this level. Try to minimize the amount of different tiles that we have going on. I try to keep my levels as clean as I can, so if there's a way for me to replace this stuff, I probably will. Like that one I won't be able to, so I think because I'm not able to replace like all of them, I probably can leave some munchers, but hi Alyssa, thanks. It's going pretty well. How are you? So I want to force the fall down here because it locks the camera better. But like I don't really want to force. I guess I could just do this, right? It's got your name change filed with the court. That is very exciting. Congratulations.
Who said that?
Alyssa.
Yay, Alyssa!
Bun's also happy for you.
I mean, I would have been happy no matter who it was, but I wanted to know who it was.
Except I kind of do want you to be able to jump off of him there, right?
Oh no, I hate that Vex.
Maybe we can actually work this out where that's fine. I wasn't really expecting donut blocks and thwimps to go together so well, by the way. I'm glad that they did, because there's been a lot of cool obstacles I could have gotten out of them, but
So, what do you
they're no longer a fire. There was no longer a fire with leaves at all. So I don't know if it's like burned out, if somebody put it out, like, I don't know.
Oh shit, it worked. Okay.
But the leaves were gone.
Yeah. That worked too? Okay. So that's sort of a Kaizoified version of an obstacle that I actually used in Mario and Friends. But I'm glad that it worked. Okay. I think this level, honestly, just ends here.
Because I could make it the whole width of this.
Because this hack has been so far all one checkpoint levels except for 72-hour KLDC, which was 3. And
You know what I mean?
that feels like a good point of ending the level. That feels like a good ending trick, and I don't want to push it farther than that.
Stupid. Your sister's in the hospital? Oh no.
It's been, honestly, kind of liberating to design a hack with only one checkpoint worth of stuff, because it makes the levels a little less intense to design when I only have to design one half of them, really.
Yeah, that's just a lot of like.
Because I don't have to come up with like 2 full halves of interesting obstacles with wimps and donuts and stuff. Because I feel like this level gets its point across pretty quickly. I want to try making a few beginner levels soon. I've never tried to make anything remotely easy. Making easy stuff is very hard, in my opinion. Making stuff that's like constantly testing your abilities is obviously also hard in a different way. But making something that is interesting and then taming that obstacle down to be approachable but still get your point across but not be like super tight and stuff is like a lot of micromanagement and stuff. Well, I don't like that. I want you to be able to make that jump.
Way too quickly.
Single screen rooms, very true.
Oh.
Single screen rooms are like, what do I do with 1 to 2 interesting obstacles in a room? I'm glad that I did VLDC with single screen stuff, but then for KLDC we just did like our regular level flowy design and stuff. By the way, I watched GlitchCat play our KLDC level this year, and I think he was arguably more excited about that level than any other level I've given him, which is like really exciting because he definitely didn't know it was mine, I don't think. So normally I make my own base ROM, and by normally I mean I did that for Bun Bun 3, and I had an unbelievable amount of help, and I guess technically did that for Bun Bun 2 also. Bun Bun 3, I was a little more intentional with what I personally was adding in and stuff, and ended up making a base ROM for it. But the ROM Hack Races base ROM is honestly so good nowadays that it's kind of hard to recommend making your own base ROM unless you have a very, very specific thing that you're doing. Like for Bun Bun 3, it made sense to have its own base ROM because it was like the first hack with Mario and Friends, and I wanted to make sure I could patch stuff in like patch by patch, and it didn't have to have compatibility with like this base ROM, for instance. But with this project that I'm working on kind of just being like more straightforward Kaizo stuff, I just decided to do it off the base ROM, and honestly I'm just using all the stuff that the base ROM has as standard that I've either never gotten to design with or have very limited design with. I guess actually we can just make this net go to here.
For breakfast on Tuesday, and she told me that, and I was like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?" And like, I feel so bad because like she.
I don't need these coins here anymore. They sort of complicate it.
Now when I worked in her class, and she has to.
Okay, honestly, this whole obstacle is clean enough that I think you can figure out what to do. It's very important to me with this level
And her
design
husband's 15 years older.
that
Like,
if I make confusing jumps, they are presented as cleanly as possible, so people can still kind of like intuit what to do, even though it may not be the first thing that most people would expect you to do with these types of obstacles. And I feel like being able to see the goalpost there is good, because it just means it's nice and short.
You gotta laugh so you don't cry, you know? You gotta always find humor in things. I really believe that. Ooh, a magic event? That's fun. Maybe have to visit my friend because she got a card as an after. Ooh, what card? Oh, Bex, you're so sweet. A commander draft. I don't know what it means, but I know Talia will. And when y'all talk magic in my chat, because I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about, but please continue talking about it. That's just weird.
Oh. Is this easier if I just get rid of a block here? And do like this? Because that way it removes the potential to fuck it up more. I'm not the type of designer to like give an extra block as a means of like intending to fuck the player up more with it. Thwimps still alive, he's still trying his best. Go buddy, go! No, you're losing your progress. He did make sure to hit me on the way out, so you know what? Kudos to you, little Thwimpy. You did your job. I kind of figured he would hop around in that little tunnel weirdly after that, but if you've done this segment correctly, you're out of the tunnel by then, so it doesn't super matter. Can you just jump up here? Yes, but you won't be spin jumping most of the time, I guess. Let me try to make it over there without spin jumping to see if you can. Oh, you absolutely can. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I think with Callisto, it's not really a big deal either way. Like, if you have a base ROM that is in Callisto, it's pretty easy to add and remove stuff. Oh, good, it's back.
Just out of fucking nowhere.
There's not that many leaves right outside our window.
And then they just start back up again.
I had never tried Callisto. Oh, of course there's ads right now. Just go ahead and respond in chat. Oh yes, also, by the way, in a half hour we will be playing Bufflin's race level. which I'm excited for because I haven't played a buffalo level since we tested chicanery. So, like, it's not the end of the world if they can... What if I do this? Can I scoot this over?
It's like I can't breathe all the way.
Will you still land on it here?
I'm trying to find ways to articulate how it makes me feel when there's sounds like this. Like, I don't mind cars driving by, being loud, revving their engines, honking, a siren going by, whatever, but a fucking leaf blower, I will lose my shit. Like, how does it make it hard to breathe? That's the part I don't understand. How does it get louder? Oh, you know what? The other day I was taking Theo to work and somebody was using like a pressure washer to get rid of leaves. And I screamed at him to use a leaf blower, so apparently there is something worse. But sound-wise, it makes me want to die. How could they possibly still be blowing?
That's a good question.
I hope it's done soon too, guys.
Yeah, Saribot's timer is honestly spot on. It's very impressive.
I don't think we're going to rate them.
I haven't even tried other ones because Saribot's just been perfect, honestly.
I will let you know that that's not what these people are doing.
I feel like this guy's just holding his leaf blower and like standing on his phone. I haven't actually like looked out the window.
Blockers for gutters at this point. Where it would like catch the rain but not the leaves. Oh man, we missed 420.
Nice, that works.
I looked at 419 and then suddenly it's 431.
Maybe what I can do is raise this pipe up one. Because I want you to be able to hit this and swing back without the risk of like getting super fucked over. I can even maybe lower this by one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Because like you still have to drill too deep and then get hit here, which is like not the easiest obstacle in the world, honestly. And as long as this is visible, I'd rather give you the extra room here. Oh, yes, the number 2.
They do, but extra expense. I'd probably pay it, honestly. But, there was like a guy on our roof a couple of weeks ago, hanging out with our others, and like I can always tell when someone's on the roof because like you can hear it, you know? I'm like, why do they not like?
No! He waited because I was too close. Okay, yeah, it's definitely fine for him to be up that high. This feels like a good ending obstacle because I don't really want the player to have to do anything else after that. Just break your spin by taking damage and that's fine. That feels pretty good. I think I'm willing to call that an exit in this project. That would normally be like an H in my normal level design, and then we'd have a second half, but with this project in particular, I'm trying to keep as many one checkpoint levels as possible.
What project are you doing?
It's the one that I started back in like September or so, where like I don't know if it's necessarily Bun Bun 4, but it's Bun Bun type design stuff, but it's all like one checkpoint levels. How are they not done yet?
Were you supposed to make bun screen rooms?
I mean, I kind of did that for VLDC, and then didn't have a desire to keep going with it after that, but I guess I can keep going with it.
Like, genuinely, how are they still going?
I don't know, you'd swear we live in the middle of a forest with how much...
How are there still leaves to be blown? I'm watching them. Sir, please leave. There's a reason you have, like, weird headphones on. Noise canceling headphones. Most of us don't. Please shut up.
Okay, that feels pretty consistent too. I think dropping that ending by an extra tile helps that out a lot. And you can still see everything, so we'll go ahead and actually call that an exit, and I think that's number 6 now. Which means that we're actually like somewhat of a ways to a hack. With it being like one checkpoint levels, I probably am going to do more than like 8 to 10, but it's probably going to be closer to like 12 maybe. Happy hour Bun Bun filling up on appetizers, very true. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and reset this, if only to listen to the live and learn port for a little bit, but I'm going to have a dab because the race is going to be starting in, or I'm going to have to start setting up for the race in a little bit. This is a good spot for that, so. Because I just finished my level now and I'm in between stuff.
Break then?
I guess so.
Break then.
Temporary break.